Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Jackie here, and I am back finally with another video. If you'd love to see how I created this look, stay tuned. So to start things off, I've already moisturized my face off camera using my Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer, and now I'm priming with the Black Radiance True Complexion Refining Skin Primer. And I know, y'all, I went in on this primer, but I just wanted to make sure I covered all areas. Okay, so for my eyeshadow base, I'm going to be using the Louise Loomer 2 base, and I'm just going to apply very little to each eye and blend it out into the crease. A little goes a long way with this, guys, and being that I wasn't doing an extravagant look, I felt that I didn't need a lot or to pack it on, so to speak. So yeah, just needed to get it on so it can do the job. Okay, so the first shade that I'm going to apply is out of the Warrior palette, and the color is called Kano, and I'm using my Morphe 504 brush to apply that shade, and I'm going to apply it in the crease but work it up, and it's going to act as the transition shade. So now that I've got my transition, the shade that I like it, I'm now going to go into the Masquerade palette, and I'm picking up that color Burking, and I'm using my Morphe 518 brush, and I'm just going to apply that shade in the crease, and this is going to deepen the crease. So now I'm going into my Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm going into that shade Gunmetal, and I'm just going to apply that all over the lid using my Sedona Lace 305 brush. So now we're moving on to the foundation, and I'm using my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in the shade Tahoe. I'm just going to apply that, and then I forgot to color correct before my foundation, so I'm just going to do it now. And I'm using the Ruby Kisses color corrector in the shade Peach, and I'm just going to apply that under my eyes and around my mouth, basically any of the areas on my face that are dark. We're going to try to neutralize that, and when I apply my foundation, everything will be like a nice even tone. And the brush that I'm using, you guys know what that brush is. That's the Real Techniques Instapot brush. I just brought this brush. I'm always late on everything, but better late than never. I love this brush. It's so bomb. I might have to go buy some more. I'm going to conceal. Actually, I'm going to highlight with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. And I had to go back to my LA Girl because I was using, of course, you know, the Born This Way, and that was great. But my skin has been going through a little bit of changes, and now that other concealer that I've been using, the Born This Way, as well as the Milani, everything creases really, really bad. So I had to go back to what I know didn't crease, and that was the LA girl. So still working on that. It did crease a little bit, but like I said, I'm still working on it. I think it may be the setting powder as well, because I did change that and I started using the black Radiance, but I normally use the Sacha Buttercup, so I think I might have to go back to the Sacha Buttercup. So now I'm just setting under my eyes with that black Radiance that I was just speaking of, and I'm using my Japanese 713 brush just to apply that setting powder. I don't want to bake or anything like that because I don't want it to look too cakey under my eyes. And then I'm just going to use my beauty blender to apply the rest of the setting powder in all the areas that I highlighted. Now I'm just going to go ahead and warm up my face. I'm going to bronze my face up with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deepest. And I'm using my Japanese 961 angle brush to do so. I picked up all these brushes like at 5 different Marshalls. Every time I go to a Marshalls or TJ Maxx, I check to see if they have some. And I think I now have a complete set. But I love these brushes. I think each brush maybe cost me between $2 to like $4 or $5 for the bigger ones. But yeah, I feel it was like a super great buy, and they're pretty good brushes. So I haven't had any shedding yet, and they really apply the makeup really well. So as of right now, I like it. We'll see in a few weeks or a couple of months. We'll give it a couple of washes and see if I really like it. Alright, so now I'm just highlighting with my Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Precious Petals, and I'm using my Japanese 721 brush to do so. And now I'm lining my lips with my Ruby Kisses Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Gingerbread. And now I'm applying this beautiful lipstick by Milani. It's called Matte Innocence in the number 60. Now I'm going to top that with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And that concludes this look, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad to be back. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.